February 23rd, Laminine webinar update. How are you doing today? Hey, I see our newest member, Ernest, in the room, and I see my mom, Helena Redicop, just popped in from Mexico. She's going to be arriving down in Belize, Central America here next week, so we're excited about that. So how's the audio, Ernest? If you don't mind, just type in the chat box there and let me know. How's the audio? Can you hear me okay? I'm just going to type in the box here. Can you hear me? All right. Let me know, Ernest. Type yes, okay. If you can hear me fine, I would love to know, just to make sure that the audio is broadcasting. It is showing I am broadcasting live. So again, I want to welcome you all to the webinar here. And for those on the replay here this evening, I also want to welcome you. We're going to be covering a variety of things this evening, from goal setting to how to get started in your Laminine business, and where to go once you've joined and started taking this wonderful, amazing product. So I want to begin tonight by, of course, sharing my personal experience with Laminine. I started taking Laminine end of August last year. I mean, I had excruciating pain and wasn't sleeping well, and Laminine was introduced to me, and it was a gift, an absolute gift. I mean, this product helped me in so many ways and started the amazing repair process inside my body. And I immediately in September said, wow, you know what? I have to start sharing this with other people who are also in pain and who need similar help. And that's what I've been doing on a part-time basis since September of last year. Now I moved to, or came back to Belize in October again. So, you know, with the move, and moved into a new home here in Belize. So been occupied, and so again, working the Laminine business part-time, but have had incredible success with it. Have a team of well over 100 people in the organization now. So congratulations to each and every one of you guys. So I really appreciate everyone in the team. All right, I see Ernest's message here. Yes, I can. So I know I'm being heard. So that is awesome. That's great. Now, one of the things that I want to talk about today on the Laminine webinar, we're going to keep it fairly short tonight. Our goal is to keep these webinars to about 30 minutes or so that we don't bore the audience, and keep them engaged. And really, the idea is to interact with as many of you as possible and get testimonials. And if you have a personal testimonial, I want to hear from you. You can email me, you can Skype me, and just let me know. And I'll set you up as a moderator, and you can come on the webinar and personally share your experience with all of us. So first of all, I want to talk a little bit about goal setting tonight, because you see, goal setting is such an important part of getting started with your Laminine business. Now, it's great to start with the product and start feeling better, and you have more energy, you sleep better, all the good things, all the positive things start happening inside your body. The repair process continually starts. I mean, it doesn't stop. I mean, there's so much damage. And for many of us that are older, we've got a lot to repair inside of our bodies. And Laminine continually does that. It rebuilds everything in your body. And for many people that I've talked to that take Laminine, they experience phenomenal results right at the gate. Some it takes a little longer. It all depends on the individual and on the ailment. What condition do you have? What are your health issues? One of the things that I personally like to do is, and I make it my goal on a regular basis when I'm communicating with people, I like to ask the question, how is your health today? How are you feeling today? So that's one thing that's really, really important to me, is to engage people in their health. I mean, I want to know, you've got, like, here's an example. I asked that question today to one of my friends on Facebook, and immediately she started talking to me about migraines and this and that. So immediately I directed her to Laminine. So have you ever considered trying Laminine for that? And well, you know, I mean, a friend had mentioned it to her, but she was a little curious. How does it work? And how much does it cost? And all these questions. See, those are really, really awesome questions when people ask those types of questions, because this gives you ammunition. This gives you an approach to say, you know what, I don't know everything about every ailment, what could potentially do, But you know what? Google is a great place to start, and YouTube is a great place to start. Let's go and do a little research. Let's go find out if Laminine works on migraines. I had another individual that I just enrolled last week here into Laminine, and he had all kinds of health issues, and he was from Ontario, Canada, Sudbury, Ontario, and basically lived on a diet of Tim Hortons and Wendy's. He was telling me, and his health started slowly tanking and wasn't doing too well. And he got onto Laminine, and now there's a lot to repair inside the body. And sometimes people, when they start taking Laminine, they feel different, right out the gate. There's something different, something happening inside the body, and they aren't sure. Is this positive? Is this negative? Like, what's going on here? And very often people have to start with a low dosage. Some people, like myself, I started with a high dosage, 2-3 a day, and in the morning and at night. So I was taking up to 6 Laminine a day in the beginning, and then cut down gradually. So again, it's different for everyone. What Laminine suggests, Life Farm Global suggests, is the first 10 days, 2 in the morning and 2 at night. So that is something that I use as a base, and it's right on our Egg of Life website. It shares with everyone the exact recommended daily dosage. Now, as part of goal setting, as you're out and communicating with people, talking to people, sharing the Laminine message with people, you want to have some form of goal that you've set up for yourself. And when I say a goal, I mean, you want to make it realistic, something that you can achieve, something that you can believe. Now, one of the things that I did from the very beginning, and I know this from my 20 plus years full-time experience in the network marketing industry, if you want to grow a business and you're serious about residual income that will not fade away, this is not like a money game. Like, there's many money games on the internet, and I participated in some of them, and they're a lot of fun, but you know what? They have a short life expectancy. They're here today, they're gone tomorrow type of scenario. You cannot build a foundation on that. There's no future in that. So one of the things I say to people with Laminine, a real product that really helps people achieve their goals when it comes to their health, you want to have a realistic approach. Now, one of the goals that I had in another network marketing company that I built to $1 million in annual sales. Now, that's team sales. It's not me by myself. Is I worked on a goal, and a goal structure was, I'm going to get 1 new person per week. That's 4 people per month. That was my minimum goal. I mean, every single month, rock bottom minimum, 1 a week, 4 a month. So I would continually strive towards that, send out emails and do Facebook posts or whatever. I mean, I would continuously focus on that number because that's my minimum expectation. Now, I know by adding 4 people a month in 12 months, I've got at least 52 people in my organization, or 48 to 52 people in my group. So you teach your people to do the exact same thing. You teach them how to duplicate your success, and you're going to have a thriving organization numbering in the hundreds very quickly. Now, the residual income off of that is something that is amazing because it's based on their auto ship order. Now, we all know in order to get paid with Life Farm Global, you must be on their auto ship. And for some people, they think auto ship is a dirty word. Well, really, it's not, because you know what? This is something for your body, something good for your body, something healthy for your body. And people often say to me, well, now I've taken the Laminine and now I feel much better. When can I go off of Laminine? Well, you can go off anytime you wish, but you know what? It's like asking the question, well, now I've eaten really healthy for a while. Now I feel my body feels good again. When can I stop eating healthy and go back to Wendy's and Tim Hortons and live off of junk food? I mean, that's kind of a redundant question, right? You never want to stop taking a health product that's good for your body and that helps you repair and rebuild the way Laminine does, because clearly it increases your serotonin levels in your brain, which is why they call it the happy pill, right? Giving you more energy, allowing you to sleep better, and just so many physical things start happening in your body as you start taking Laminine. And I'm really excited about this product because you know what? The company, I mean, they started off with 2 products, the Laminine and the Laminine Omega Plus. That's all there was when I joined. They've recently added the Digestive Triple Plus and the Immune Triple Plus. which is really helping so many people. So with 4 different products, 2 that are laminine based and 2 that have no laminine in it, the odd time you may find a person that has allergies to eggs. Now, if they have allergies to eggs, well, then they clearly cannot take laminine. Then they should look at digestive and the immune product. The digestive, I'm hearing great reports about, guys. The digestive triple plus, for anybody who has problems with they're irregular, they have ulcers, stomach problems, intestine problems, colon cancer, all kinds of health issues, digestive enzymes not working properly. There's people that have an immense amount of problems with their digestive tract because basically it's like a swimming pool or a hot tub. If you've ever had one, if you've ever managed one, you know when your pH and your alkalinity levels are way out of balance, that the water is very, very acidic and it's not even good. It can actually fade out your clothes, your swimsuit. Well, the body's like that too. If your pH level and your acid levels, your alkalinity, if that's out of balance, you're going to have some serious problems in your digestive tract and in your digestive enzymes. They're not breaking up your food. They're not breaking down your food properly, and you are going to suffer. And very often this leads to bowel cancer and many, many different undesirable results. Well, with the digestive triple plus, it's a product that really gives your body a serious boost and helps your body digest the foods properly and really deliver so many important nutrients and minerals to your body that otherwise would not have been possible. So what I want to do is I want to encourage you guys to, again, set realistic goals for yourself in your business. I mean, how many people a week would you like to help? How many people would you like to get started on the Laminine product? How many people would you personally like to sponsor in a month? My personal minimum goal is 4. That doesn't mean that has to be your goal. Maybe your goal is 10. Maybe your goal is only 2. I mean, whatever it is, write it down. Set it a goal for yourself. And as you're traveling, as you're out talking to people, as you're on Facebook, chat with friends, rather than just have an idle conversation that really doesn't go anywhere, inject some spice into that conversation and offer some value. And I'm not talking about harassing people. I'm talking about genuinely asking them, how's your health? I have something here I strongly feel will be of great interest to you, and immediately redirect them to watch a video. Now, one of the things I want to do is let me activate my screen sharing here. I want to show you guys some things here. I'm going to share a few things with you. Start screen share. All right, here we are. One of the first things I want to do is I want to go to my Gmail. Most of us have a Gmail, right? And I want to go to the settings in my Gmail, and I want to share some things with you guys that will really help you. I mean, whatever email handler you're using, I mean, that's great. Gmail is one of my personal favorites. And there's so many things that you can do when it comes to advertising your Laminine business, or any business for that matter of fact. Now let's go down into the settings on my Gmail. And first of all, make sure you have uploaded some kind of a picture for yourself, and make sure it's visible to everyone. So a picture is 1,000 words. So if you have a picture that promotes and brands you, it's a really good idea. Now, as you go down here, what's really, really important in your Gmail is that you have a signature line, right? Now, I've got my Laminine signature right here, going back to my roots after 3 months of researching this amazing product on restoring your health. mylifefarm.com/kill pain. Kill pain, that's my personal username. Now here, we've got Laminine testimony here that from Kevin Sorbo, the actor from Hercules and God's Not Dead. I love using that testimonial right there from Kevin Sorbo. And any email that you ever received from me, you'll always see the signature at the bottom of my email. Now, my stroke recovery story is here as well. I mean, for those of you that don't know, over a year ago, I suffered a series of 3 strokes in one day. And you know what? Laminine made a huge difference. This little video shares my story. So whenever I send out email, this is my signature. It goes out to every single person. Now, the Laminine Omega on the American Health Journal, and again, the little Vimeo video here on the American Health Journal. Now, I've also advertised my agoflife.com/kill pain website down at the bottom here, which is a really cool site. Now, most of you probably already have your site. If you don't, you want to make sure you order it. On the bottom of your sponsor's website, you go and order your own Egg of Life website. It's not put out by Life Farm Global. It's put out by an independent distributor in Laminine, but it's a great site, and it's connected to your main Life Farm Global site. I get so many people that go buy retail here or join wholesale here. It's a great tool for you guys to use. Now, let's go back to Gmail here. I wasn't done yet. You can add anything else you want. I've got another online program here that I promote, and I'll change it if the program's not performing. And always have your contact information in the bottom, your name, your Skype ID, your phone number, all that information. That's really important. Now, one of the additional things that I do in terms of advertising is I have a responder set up on my Gmail. Now, it's called a vacation responder, and you can activate that up here, and you can have it running in different dates. I mean, if you want to just run it for a week or two and change it up, whatever you want to do, you can set that all up here. I have mine running continuously, and the message says, if everything else fails, try Laminine. Now, if you've ever sent me an email, you'll notice that the system will automatically shoot you this email. Thanks for your email. I will respond ASAP. How is your health? And then I got a little write-up here about Laminine. If everything else fails, try Laminine. Now with some videos there again, my contact information, and some additional information down at the bottom. You see, this right here is a really amazing tool, and I've sponsored people because of this little message. Now, it'll take you a little while to set that up, and if you don't have your own personal testimonial yet because you're new, then just use something from YouTube. Use something that you like. I know my friend John Martins, who's on this webinar, he originally introduced me to some really nice webinars or some really nice YouTube videos from doctors, Laminine testimony from doctors, and this little Philippine gentleman right here. I mean, it was my friend John Martins from Stuyvesant, Manitoba that introduced me to this originally, and I just absolutely love this video here. This orange shirt, Dr. Fruto, Laminine, your key to perfect health. If you haven't watched that video yet, guys, go watch that video and share that video. That video will sponsor you a ton of people. And I'm serious. I mean, once people watch that, they have cancer or they know someone who has cancer or all kinds of health conditions, that little video is an absolute must to go and watch. All right, so back to Gmail. Now that we've got that all set up, see, you can do many additional things with your Gmail. There's a ton of additional things that you can do, importing email addresses from other handlers that you have. It's very straightforward. It's very simple. You can interface all of your other email addresses that you have into your Gmail. I mean, the list goes on and on of what you can do with your Gmail. So it's a great tool for you to use and to advertise with as well, because I can guarantee you one thing: if you set this up properly, and you will have a lot of questions. You'll have a lot of people calling you. I mean, here's an example. As a result of this signature and as a result of this message I have here on my autoresponder, I've got 3 new people that want to join me. One of them wants to just try the product. 2 of them want to join the business because they like the idea of buying wholesale. So you see, I would have had that if I had not taken the time to set this up. Now, this is my primary business, right? Even though I'm only working it part-time, but you know what? Ultimately, I'm going to develop this Laminine business into a huge business with thousands and thousands of people, and the residual income, my goal is to get to $10,000 a month residual income. Now, that's a really modest goal, and it's a very attainable goal. And the reason I say that is because I already know what that takes. I've done that in other network marketing companies. So I'm very familiar with the routine, and I know what I have to do to help my people. And that's the key right there. Help your people. Help brand new people like Ernest on this call who just joined. And I want to congratulate you, Ernest from Guelph, Ontario. He just joined when was it, Ernest? Type it in the chat box. 3 days ago, 4 days ago, that you just joined. You probably don't even have your Laminine order delivered to you yet. But I sensed right away in talking to Ernest that he was ambitious. He was goal-oriented, and he wanted to succeed, and he wanted to build a business. So that's the beautiful thing about Laminine and about Life Farm Global is once you start to build this thing, you cannot shut it off, guys. You cannot, because it continues to viral out there. More people start sharing it with more people. Even here in Belize, Central America. I mean, I can't get my Laminine shipped here to Belize because Life Farm Global is not in Belize yet. So I have friends ship it to me or bring it to me when they come visit me. But I'm signing people up here. I've got another one I'm signing up tomorrow again here in Spanish Lookout, Belize, because these people, you know what, they have some problems with their health, like people do from all walks of life from all over the world. And once they heard a little bit about Laminine, of course, that's me being the advertiser that I am. And I got that from my mom because you know what? My mom is like that as well. Her whole life, wherever she goes, she's not shy to speak to people and share with them, give a testimonial and ask them, how is your health? How are you doing? And when you do that, amazing things start to surface. Now, I personally love to go to the Egg of Life Testimonials. That's the website that I have up right now. If you guys have not gone and visited this site yet, eggoflifetestimonials.com, you really want to go there. It's an independent IBO website. The password is Love Potion number 9 to get inside this website. And this website is so loaded down with audio, video testimonials, pet testimonials. I mean, the list goes on and on of what's available, calls, I mean, prospecting stuff. I mean, there's so much in this site that you really want to dig into this site, dig into it really good, copy whatever you like, share it with your prospects, share it with your customers. You will see tremendous results by sharing this Egg of Life Testimonials website with your people. Now, obviously, I use the eggoflife.com website hand in hand with the Egg of Life Testimonial site. So even though the testimonial site is an IBO only site, and when I say IBO, that's what we refer to as an independent business owner in Life Farm Global, IBO. And the Egg of Life site that you get here is really cool because it's filled with all kinds of information about Laminine, videos, the PDR, how you'll find Laminine in the 2015 Physician's Desk reference. All that information, a breakdown of what Laminine is, and I copy and paste this stuff. I post this stuff on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. I go to Google Plus and share this, my LinkedIn. I go there. I mean, I've got thousands of connections I can share this with. And you know what? People work like this. When they've seen you post this 5, 6, 10, 20 times, that's when they're going to start look at this and say, you know what? I've seen this guy post this before and I've read a little bit, but you know what? I think it's time for me to get serious and look into this product a little bit more. And people will join you, but it takes consistency, guys. And that's just like a goal. A goal requires a consistent habit where you are constantly working towards that goal, whether it's a goal of sponsoring people, whether it's a goal of how many sales you'd like to make, whatever the case. I focus on sharing it and having people join wholesale because that's just the way I prefer to do things. Join, get your product wholesale. It's absolutely incredible, guys. So here we are, the main site. I want to take you for a real quick walkthrough. And for those that are brand new, like Ernest, I mean, you've probably gone through your site already, probably had a chance to get familiarized with the buttons and log into your back office and see what it's all about. Here you'll see your username, you'll see your IBO number, your contact information, your phone number. All that information is right here on the website. And then as you log in, your back office is just absolutely incredible and there's so much to see. So if we go and log in, let's do that here real quickly. Let's go and log into the back office. Now there's my IBO number, log in. And again, my favorite thing to do in the back office is to go to my reports, go to my genealogy here, go to my unilevel genealogy list. That's what I like to do because I like to know what's happening in my organization. I like to know who is working it, who's not working it. The unit level genealogy list gives me a report of 5 levels only. So I can only see 5 levels in this thing here. Now here you can see I have 98 people in my 5 levels. 34 on level 1, personally sponsored, 26 on level 2, 9 on level 3, 9 on level 4, and 15 on level 5. And it tells me how many of them are qualified here, how many of them are on auto delivery here, so that I can basically take a look and see who's ordering on a regular basis, who's not. I have a lot of people that order on a regular basis, but may not be on the auto delivery for whatever reason. They just prefer to go in there once a month and just order their product as they need it. And that's fine too. But here you go through your lists of people and you can see every single person page by page, and you just keep flipping the pages here from 1 to 10, 10 pages of reports here that I can go and see. Now, I also like going to the matrix tree visual, and this is really cool if you're brand new. If you're brand new and you're just starting to build, this is really motivating because you see yourself at the top, you see the first 2 people that you bring in or the first 2 that spill down to you, whatever the case may be. This is a really good bird's eye view of your first 3 levels, your level of your row of 2, which are your 2 personals, and you want those personally sponsored real quick because that's what it takes to get paid in Life Farm Global. 2 personally enrolled members. Then your row of 4, you're gonna help those 2 each get 2. In my case, I went and sponsored all 6 right away, but you know what? Every person's different. You may just wanna get your first 2 and help those 2 each get 2 and continue that protocol and work your way down. This is really exciting when you see this filling up. Your row of 2, your row of 4, your row of 8, my row of 16 is full, my row of 32 is full. You know, I mean, that's exciting to watch that fill in. So this is my personal challenge to each and every one of you, is to get your row of 2, your row of 4, and your row of 8 filled within the first 90 days minimum of joining Laminine. That was my goal. I looked at this and said, you know what, I want to fill this up in my first, I did it in 60 days. I did it in less than 60 days, but you know what? That's okay. I want people to focus on this in their first 90 days, filling that up. And when you do that, you're going to have some momentum. You're going to have people like my friend here, Mr. Didi. I mean, he's on fire. I mean, he's bringing people in and he's doing things. My mom, you know, I mean, she's always on the move and sharing it with people as well. And that's a really good thing when you're constantly sharing the Laminine product with other people, because there are people out there that are hurting, guys. They're really hurting. And when I say hurting, their health is bad. They have all kinds of problems and they're on pharmaceutical drugs, and those drugs, we all know that those drugs are not good for us in the long run. We know the damage that they do, but yet we continue to take them because to some degree we're brainwashed and we become dependent on those drugs. I mean, when someone comes along and shares with you, here's a natural product that can do everything and help you rebuild and repair, give it a try. And for many people, if they're on antidepressants and this and that, they get on the Laminine, and you know what? They throw the antidepressants in the garbage, flush them down the toilet because they realize they don't need them anymore. They're on anti-inflammatories. They're on all kinds of medication for pain. They don't need it anymore because this is doing such a phenomenal job. And the list goes on and on, guys. I could tell you stories and stories of testimonials of people that have joined Laminine. I mean, I heard a great testimonial just last week from my good friend Stella from Solid Trust Pay. She's the owner of STP in Ontario. I sponsored her. I mean, I've had a good relationship with her for years. I sponsored her into Laminine, and her mom had some real problems with her health. And she is on fire for this thing. I mean, she's seeing the results in her mom. She's using the product herself, and she's got other people that she's brought in already, and they're using the product, and they're all excited about what this amazing product is doing. That's just one. And I'm sure Stella wouldn't mind me sharing that story with you. So, you know, I hear stories like this constantly from people that call me and say, wow, that was incredible. I just tried that product for a month, and was it ever good? How do I join? I want more of that. You see, that is really positive, guys, when you start hearing that. Now, again, keep in mind, it doesn't work the same for everybody. And for some people, it takes longer when there's lots to repair and lots to rebuild in the body. Very often people have to start taking it very slowly. Now, I had a gentleman that reacted really strange to Laminine. He took it and he felt like he was sleeping good, but just no energy and just, I don't feel good. And you know what? Very often the body is trying to repair too many things all at once. And then you have to cut down if that happens. There's a really good video on YouTube from a doctor about retracing. I've sent that video in the past. And that's a really good video to share with people. If they're taking Laminine and all of a sudden they feel like, oh, you know what, it's maybe not working any longer, or it's you've just kind of hit a wall. I mean, watch that video of retracing. This doctor is brilliant, and he shares what Laminine does and how it's continually repairing and processing. As the body adapts to the Laminine and gets accustomed to it in the body, sometimes the results are not that noticeable anymore. But trust me, it is still repairing and rebuilding things in your body, damage that's been done over the years. And you want to just do your own due diligence, do your own research. I personally love YouTube so much for going and researching Laminine ailments. I mean, this is my personal challenge to you. Go and talk to 2-3 people tomorrow and ask them what their health is like. And once they tell you what their issues are, go to YouTube. Don't take my word for it. Don't take your sponsor's word for it. Just go to YouTube or Google. I prefer YouTube, and punch in whatever the ailment is. Let's use an example. They say Alzheimer's. I've got somebody, my mom's got Alzheimer's, or I got someone who's got cancer here. Punch cancer in Laminine. Punch Alzheimer's in on Laminine, and go and do a little due diligence. Do a little research. Watch a few videos. These are real people putting their real testimonials on YouTube, sharing with the rest of the world what this product has done for them. Now, do you think for a moment these people would have shared those testimonials publicly like that if the product really, really wasn't working for them? Forget it. They would not do it unless it was really working for them. So the reality is those testimonials are the testimonials that you want to share with your prospects and say, here, I just found this really cool link. Always include your referral link, your eggoflife.com website with your user ID, your username attached to it, so that they have the information on hand to sign up. Now, I also want to encourage you to do a post on Facebook. Do a post 3-4 times a week. And consistency is the whole key here. Or any social media outlet that you have, do a little post and do a little write-up about Laminine. Research something. Share the Egg of Life website. Share some content from the Egg of Life website. One of the things that I've done, and I'll show you an example here, I go to the history, the science of Laminine and the testimonial page. Those are my two favorite areas to go. And I will take and I will copy and paste information like this. What is Laminine? And I'll just put it on YouTube, or on Facebook, or all my social media outlets, along with my referral link. And I'll grab images like this, the 9-day-old fertilized chicken egg, and I'll put it out there. And it creates a lot of curiosity. People all of a sudden start asking questions. Well, what's that? You know, sports nutrition. I'll take a segment out of there. Memory enhancement. I'll take and I'll do that. I mean, mood enhancement, depression. Who do you know that's depressed? I mean, there's so many people out there on antidepressants. Put this out on your social media along with your link. Cardiovascular health or libido enhancement. Who do you know that's got problems in that department? How about removing toxins from your body? Who do you know that is so loaded down with toxins that feels just terrible, gets out of bed tired, and has no energy, is not feeling great? Well, you know what? Laminine and what this product does, I mean, read it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. The science is all here. And these are clinical studies, guys. Clinical studies that have been done, peer-reviewed and published studies. This is not me saying it. This is not the company saying it. This is clinical studies, placebo tests, all of this stuff. The science is here, guys. Skin, hair, nails. I mean, if you've got anybody who has a problem with their hair or their health or their skin, take that. I mean, cholesterol. Who do you know that has cholesterol? Who do you know that's got fatigue and energy problems? Who do you know that's stress management? That needs help with sleeping better, not sleeping well. I mean, here you see, guys, the list is long, what's back there. So we're running out of time for today. So I'm going to end the screen sharing. You get the point here, guys. We've talked a lot here tonight, and more that we could share, but the objective here is to just get the message out there. Share it with as many people as you possibly can, and inch by inch, it's a cinch, guys. By the yard, it's hard. When you do this in inch and bite-sized pieces, you will see incredible results with your business, your health. Everything will start to change for you, but it takes a bit of consistency, and it takes a bit of persistence, and it takes a bit of determination. So that's it for tonight, guys. I put a video up there that you can grab on the sticky note. You'll see the video there. Grab that URL, share that video message, that video right there from the doctors, and get it out there. Share it with people, and you will get great results to sharing that video along with your referral link, and you will have people asking questions. And you know what? That's a place to start, when people start to ask questions. So again, thanks so much this Monday, February 23rd, for joining us here on this Laminine webinar. We'll see you next Monday, which will be March. So I wish you all the best, and we'll see you again on our next live broadcast. Have a phenomenal night.